So now we're going to take a brief stroll into some FME futures. And we're starting with a really interesting example coming from our very, very innovative friends in Sweden. Ulf is returning to the stage. I think at the very first FME UC, we featured your art. You used to generate art with FME. And it's a pleasure having you back. Come on up. Ulf Manson is a multi-year, I've lost track of how many years, FME certified professional trainer, evangelist. He's pushed the envelope of FME, introduced FME to Minecraft.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah.
So Ulf, take it away. I'm excited to see what you got.
Oh, thank you very much. So we're not using this presentation. Let's try to get the tech. So, sorry. Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm going to show you something very tiny. It's an Apple Watch application a colleague of mine put together. So it's so tiny that the Safers was good enough to get an electron microscope over here. So we'll see if this works to see how it actually functions. So there is, on the light table here, you know when you have an Apple Watch application, there's an accompanying app on the iPhone that you configure what's running on the Apple Watch actually. So here you can set up where you have your FME server, specify a specific repository, and also have this token that is for the security things in there. So when you then send that to your watch application and configure it, you can find this very, very small little FME logo, possibly there. Probably the smallest FME application in the world. The specific workspace and select the parameters. And when you push that and send it in, you also get the GPS coordinate. So we have a guy live, a colleague of mine, or it's Michael Munson out there. So maybe you can try to queue a live link to Michael, the guys over there. If it's possible to establish a link. Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, Michael.
Nice, nice. I'm working on it here in the convention center. So using my Apple Watch to try to take an inventory of these clues for the contest.
Okay, so have you found any of these clue stations?
Yeah. Yeah. And now I'm here at the Burnaby Mountain Station here. I can reach my app here and make a notification for FME. So I'm sending some data in here now. See if you can reach it on the screen.
Okay, thank you, Michael. We tried to take it from here. So it was Michael's twin brother, unknown twin brother over there. So are we back at this presentation here? Okay. So how does this one work? Okay, we'll use this one then. So what really happens now? Should I? Okay, the arrow keys. So taking it again, it is, you first configure the Apple Watch, you start the application, and then the Apple Watch queries FME Cloud for that specific repository and the workspaces in there. And then it lists the possible workspaces it can run. And then when you select that workspace, it sends the published parameters, so you can really select what you're going to serve in there. So you can see there is something called Manning Park and stuff like that, and you can enter the amount. And when you press that, that gets sent back to FME Cloud. Actually really easy to set up. And this was supposed to show a workspace. There is a workspace with published parameters that gets received, so you only have to have, this choice with alias. And that got inserted to a spatial database in this case. It's a Spatialite database and shared in the shared repository on FME server. So there's only 7 transformers in this one, Don. I think that's okay. And And there is a logger. I don't know if that counts when you have this 8 transformer limit. Counters count, but loggers don't. And then afterwards, you can also present the data very simply with the HTML report generator. OK, so I have to use this one. Yep. So if you see this here, it's very easy to present the result on a map. You don't even have to do the map application on your own. You use the HTML report generator as a transformer, publish it to FME server. So let's see if we can find Michael's just logged clue station in here. Does it show? Yeah. So this is only presented with the help of the HTML report generator. So we really didn't have to create an map application or so on. So let's see if I can press this one. Ah, there it was. So that was the station that Michael logged live from the Apple Watch in this case. And you can also find the data. It's very simple to set these data up in that transformer to show the results. So it shows the number of log locations and the names of them. And you can do fancy graphics in here. So a very simple and a very tiny application that uses the REST API to speak with FME server. So that's pretty much it.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, all.
Thank you.